I don't care if it's politics or whatever. It's nice to see, because after the riffraff gets, this, like, they try to sell you something on the TV that really isn't the optimal product, and then when you find out through consumers, you said, wow, so I got duped this time, I'm not going to get duped the second time, and hopefully that's what happens. Products will always have this ability to look for the cheapest way of manufacturing and then selling it on the air, and people that are ignorant, they like the words. Oh, this will save your life, do this, do that. So I'm letting you know, folks, that there's going to be a lot of hoopla out there, and you got to do a little bit of research, just a little bit. Talk to somebody that knows a little bit more about this, and don't really trust or believe anything on
Well, there have been
TV.
scammers since the beginning of time. I
That's
think it's
true,
just,
yeah.
basically do your homework.
Oh yeah, people
Right.
are jumping on the green bandwagon for marketing reasons.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who are really very ethical about it, such as us here.
Yes.
But there are a lot of wonderful third-party organizations that are there as approval parties. For instance, it's not just the USGBC, but for instance, Cradle to Cradle is a third-party certification program, as well as the LEED program that the USGBC has created for building and architecture, leadership in energy and environmental design. And Energy Star is a third-party program. So when you're looking at products or appliances, if you look for the Energy Star, you know that it's that is a significant stamp of approval.
Right.
So there are things that we can look for as far as that goes. But it's always good to educate, not just go with the
Right.
regulations.
And that's what we're going to be trying to do today. The educational process is the first one that you need to turn the light on. Turn it on, and let's see how we could come through with some common sense options. The more I realize we're in this wonderful country of ours, and how vulnerable and how good the American people are, we really have to stick together and try to make ourselves more aware that there could be the possibility of people using or trying to use us. So let's understand that, cut through everything and get to what you need to find out. And let's say, take for instance, you're dealing with now organic nursery. And the baby's situation should have always been optimal. They should have always been a pristine place when you come out of a hospital setting, which is not really the best place because of acquired infections and so forth. But when you bring the baby home, you want the baby to have a sanctuary, a mini sanctuary. And the fact is that they don't. Most of the times they come and there's still fumes of all kinds of things, all kinds of chemicals. And some of them would be...
Well, first of all, the indoor air pollution is actually more toxic than our outdoor air pollution.
Tell me.
So people come in bringing their newborn baby home. The room's been freshly painted. They've brought in new furnishings. They've brought in new blankets, new pajamas,
particle
new
board
soaps.
furniture.
Oh
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Carpet. It's ironic
Carpet.
that they're trying to make a great
brand-
new place for baby, and it's a toxic box.
It is a toxic box, absolutely. And with babies, underdeveloped systems, instantly they are made vulnerable. If they haven't already been affected in vitro within the mother's womb,
Right.
which we're seeing more and more
More
of
and more,
by
yes.
our
The
pollution.
genes, yes.
Absolutely. So we want to make sure that, number one, the toys, I would avoid all plastic altogether. Plastic is just, has given us nothing but horrendous consequences to now deal with today.
Really?
For instance, PVC, polyvinyl chloride, is seen in almost every plastic. Toys R Us, wall to wall. It's frightening. So you want to make sure that you're getting toys that are safe wood, unfinished, or have baby-safe finishes on them. We don't want to trust toys from China anymore if it's not going to be regulated.
All right.
With the lead paints, I mean, that's that's so primitive. We
Yeah.
are so beyond that.
Yeah.
So there's no reason. You want to stick with organic cotton. You want to stick with vegetable dyes. You want to stick with, baby doesn't even have color as far as eyesight until about, I believe it's 9 months of age. So it's okay that you're going with some natural whites, if that's all you can find in baby linens,
Right.
in order to give baby a healthier place
Right.
to be in the crib. Don't wear perfume when you're around baby.
Right.
You know, putting baby over your shoulder, baby's breathing, all this is toxic
Fabric
chemical.
softener and fragrances.
Flame
in the wash.
retardants, stain
Yeah.
guards, just chemical dyes in our fabrics, in those beautiful high-end, ruffly, froofy baby bed linens. You know, as lovely as they are, what
Yes.
kind of damage can they actually be doing?
Boy,
And
people don't think like this, I'll tell you.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
like
No,
an
they
eye-opener
don't.
for
No.
me.
Yeah.
they don't. And the trick is baby steps. I don't expect anybody to become a purist right off the bat, but when we do design showcase houses and we do decorate and design a room, we love to do a baby's nursery because nobody's going to argue with you that that room needs to be non-toxic.